day, Dolphins fans. Check out this massive news that's just landed in our squad. Before we dive into the tactical bits and what this means for our season, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss a thing about our team. Your support is what makes our crowd the loudest in the NFL. In the cutthroat world of the NFL, where the average career barely scrapes past the 3-year mark, every new crack at it is a lifeline for an athlete. Today, the spotlight's on a familiar face from the college ranks who's looking to find his feet again in the warm waters of Florida. Terrace Marshall Jr., the former Philadelphia Eagles wideout and former second-round pick for the Carolina Panthers, has just inked a deal with the Miami Dolphins, as reported by ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. To wrap your head around how big this signing is, we can't just look at the ink on the paper. We've got to look at what Marshall represents. He's the poster boy for resilience in a league that tosses talent aside as fast as it finds it. Marshall isn't just some random bloke. He was a key cog in legendary 2019 LSU team, reckoned by many as the greatest college side ever, playing alongside superstars like Joe Burrow, Justin Jefferson, and Ja'Marr Chase. The talent is there, but what went pear-shaped along the way? The news about Marshall makes us think about the cold, hard stats of the NFL. The average career lasts only 3.3 seasons. While legends like Brandon Graham at the Philly Eagles defy father time with a 16-year run, the reality for most young blokes entering the draft is a door that shuts before their rookie contract is even up. Marshall is living that exact struggle. Drafted in 2021 by the Panthers, he finished that mystical 3-season cycle in Charlotte. There, he copped instability with the coaching staff, a revolving door of quarterbacks, and a system that never quite figured out how to use his big play potential. After being let go, he jumped on the league's merry-go-round, quick stints with the San Francisco 49ers, Las Vegas Raiders, and most recently, a bit of a back-and-forth on the Eagles' practice squad. Why the Dolphins, though? Tactical analysis tells us this isn't just a fluke. Coach Mike McDaniel is known for being a bit of a mad scientist with his offense, valuing versatility and the ability to create separation. While the Dolphins already have one of the most explosive duos in the league with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, depth is always a worry, especially with the injury bug that haunts any competitive team in the AFC East. Marshall brings a different physical profile. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches with a massive wingspan that makes snagging balls in tight windows easier, he can be a real red zone threat and a reliable pair of hands on long third downs. If McDaniel can get Marshall's confidence back to where it was at LSU, Tua Tagovailoa gets a physical target that perfectly complements the raw speed of the other receivers. Word behind the scenes is that this might be Marshall's last dance on an active roster. Moving from a practice squad like Philly's to gunning for a spot in Miami takes more than just talent, it takes the right headspace. He's stepping into a high-pressure environment where the AFC East has turned into a tactical war zone. The Miami Dolphins are in a win-now window. There's no time to build players from the ground up. Marshall needs to turn up and perform. His experience grinding through different systems, Panthers, 49ers, Raiders, and Eagles, has given him a thick skin. He knows the game, he knows his routes, and most importantly, he knows the bitter taste of being cut. That urgency could be exactly what he needs to finally fire up in the NFL. You can't talk about Marshall without mentioning 2019. He bagged 13 touchdowns in that historic season. Seeing his old teammates, Jefferson and Chase, becoming the faces of the league while he's fighting for a spot on a practice squad is a massive psychological motivator. In Miami, he'll find a system that prizes smarts and timing, something he mastered in college. Dolphins fans can expect a hungry player. Marshall knows the numbers don't lie, and he's fighting tooth and nail not to become just another stat in those 3.3 seasons. If he picks up McDaniel's playbook fast, we could be looking at one of the biggest steals of the season.